Hi, my name is Charisse, otherwise known as Denkai from Denkai Designs, and this video is about how to kit up Mirabilia. This could apply to any kind of cross-stitch chart that you have that you want to kind of pull things together for, and kind of create a kit and get it all together, get it all organised. I'm just going to run through how I do that myself, and so you can apply that if you can maybe take some tips or tricks and that kind of thing, or maybe you're new to stitching and you're not used to kind of making your own charts and you're only used to kind of buying kits. Then this is like the perfect video for you. Give it a watch. You can see how I do it, and hopefully, as I said, you can pick up some things along the way. I'm going to be kitting up Mirabilia. There's a bit of an echo, I apologise. But I'm going to be kitting up Mirabilia, and it's Bluebeard's Princess. And yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show how I kind of choose a chart, the fabric kind of thing, how I kind of size it up, shops that I kind of go to. I do live in the UK, so it's kind of UK based, but there's lots of things that you can, lots of stores that you can kind of go to, which I'm sure would provide the same kind of thing. And yeah, then we'll kind of look into how I kind of pull everything together and what I do with the bobbins and the beads and all that malarkey. Right, so I'll cut to a video of me kind of going on the computer, kind of ordering things and working out sizes and things like that. And then we'll kind of come back when things have been delivered. Yay, mail! And we'll look at kind of where we go from there. Okay, see you later. Hi, my name is Charisse. I go on the line of Denkai from Denkai Designs. And today this is a video on how to kit up Mirabilia. I do love the Mirabilia designs. I think they're just beautiful. But you can apply it to anything, not just a mirror. You can apply it to kind of any cross-stitch chart that you have that you want to kind of create a kit from, get things kind of organised. And I've included some resources as well in there. So if you don't, obviously if you're a dab hand at kitting things up yourself, do continue to watch, because you might find some things in there that you weren't aware of that you might find quite helpful. So let's start, shall we? I absolutely love kitting things up. I just find it, I just love it. I just love it. I love getting all organised and getting everything together and ready, and almost as much as I love stitching. Right, so first things first is we need a chart. So I've come on mirabilia.com, and I'm just going to kind of have a scroll down and let's have a look. The chart that I've chosen is one of the mermaids, but as you can see, Mirabilia has lots of beautiful designs. I think there's about 160. I think about 160 designs. There's a lot. There's a whole lot. As you can tell, there's like mermaids, tales and myths, fairies, angels, seasonal ones she does, the queens, the ladies. So, as I said, we're going to choose a mermaid, so let's check out the mermaids that we've got. I love mermaids, love them. The one that I'm going to kit up is this one here, Bluebeard's Princess. I love this site, it's great. Obviously it tells you when they were released and everything. So, right, we're going to click on this. This is the one that I'm going to be kitting up. Look at that, isn't that gorgeous? All the beadwork. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. And this site is very handy because it tells you everything that you need. So, obviously you need to buy the chart if you don't already have it. I don't know if it's something you've already bought, but if you did want to buy the Mirabilia charts, for myself, I live in the UK, so there's different sites that I kind of would go to. I think at the top I've got some open here. So there's so-and-so where you can go to buy the chart. There's Art and Designs, which is quite good as well. They sell quite a lot of mirrors, but we'll come back on that. And there's Hawkins Hobbies as well. I can't talk this morning, sorry. Right, so this is the one that we're getting. Just beautiful. Love it. Love it, love it. Right, but for myself, I don't really want to stitch it on this 32 count Laurel linen. I would prefer it to stitch on a hand-dyed fabric because I quite like them. So I'm going to show you how to kind of get them together. Obviously you can see the stitched area that it's going to be and the number of stitches, and this is really important because we're going to take this information here and we're going to put it into a calculator, and that's going to tell us the size of the fabric that we're going to need to buy. So it's 160 stitches by 228. So we're going to go onto cross stitch calculator. I'll put a link into this so you'll be able to pick it up, to click on that. So what you do is you put the information in about the chart you're going to stitch, and it will come up with how big a size fabric that you need. It's amazing. Right, so graft size, this is the stitches wide, so we said it was 160 stitches by, was it 228? Yep, 228. And fabric count, they've said a 32. That works out at about 16 count Ada. That's fine for if you're doing 2 over 2. Well, it's suggested 2 over 2, so we'll stick with 2 over 2 and 32 count. I'm okay stitching on about 16 Ada, so 32 count linen will be fine for me. So we'll put down 32 count. Obviously you can put in anything here. This works for any chart at all, not just the Mirabilias, just anything that you know the number of stitches, and you can kind of put in your preferences of the size that you want, the fabric count that you want. So number of threads each X covers. Linen, as I said, it's stitched 2 over 2. If you remember just there, it says stitched 2 over 2. So on here we're going to put 2. Side of fabric for the border. I normally go for 3, but we'll keep it as 4. That's fine. Calculate size. Boom! There you go. Right. It's going to be 10 inches by 14 1/4. So my fabric size, let me write this down so I know when we come to looking at fabrics and things. We need one that is 18.5 by 23 inches. And I'll even come up with the needle size. How nice is that? So you can see if you've got the right size needles you want. Right, so that is Cross Stitch Calculator. Fabulous, fantastic resource. It's been around for quite a while, but I don't know if everyone's aware of it. But now you are. It's amazing. I love it. I actually, when I buy any kind of fabric, I always use that to kind of work out the size. Right, so we know the size that we want, we know the needle size, so let's go choose a fabric. Another site that you might find helpful is this, fabricviewer.com. And it's basically been designed, and there's lots of kind of designers, patterns and charts and things that have kind of been input into this. And it's to help you choose hand-dyed fabrics, really, or well, any kind of fabric, and just kind of see what it looks like and see what you think. So let's choose. We said we're kitting up a mirror, so let's go to that. Loading up. Right, look. How good is that? You can choose like all the charts that you want and things. It's great. So the one that we want, or the one that I want, you might want a completely different chart. Whatever, just help yourself. I'm going to kit up Bluebeard's Princess. So if you use these tabs at the top, you can kind of manipulate which of the panels you are changing the information for. Obviously you've got they're aligned, so you can see, so this is left aligned, so it's everything to do with the left. Then the middle aligned, everything to do with the middle. The right aligned, everything to do with the right, and this one here is all of them. So obviously if I click that one and click that, it changes all of them. If I click just the left one and then change it, changes just the left one. So we'll click on all of them because we want them all to be Bluebeard's Princess. And then on the other side of the screen you can see where you can see the change the fabrics. So we'll select a dyer. Obviously everyone has their own personal preferences and things. For myself, I'm based in the UK, so the people that I use, usually Chromatic Alchemy. I've actually recently made a purchase from Crafty Kitten. I love her site, so I'll show you that later as well. See, I'm just waiting for those to arrive, so I can't say about anything about their service, I can say Chromatic Alchemy are lovely. Their fabrics are gorgeous. I haven't really used any. I've seen hand-dyed fabrics by Steph. They look amazing. I'm trying to think who else I know are quite good. Under the Sea fabrics are quite good. And Picture This Plus and Jodrell fabrics I've heard are very good as well. But myself, I'm UK based, so generally I usually go for UK providers, unless obviously I'm just looking for fabrics and I see something or see something on someone's video and I'm like, oh my god, that's amazing. In which case, yes, I'll buy from wherever. But yeah, so the fabric that I've actually bought and I've already had delivered, obviously because I wanted to show you the whole kitting up and everything, so I wanted to have the fabric already here, but I bought it from Chromatic Alchemy. So I'm just going to scroll down, and the beauty of this, let me try and find the one that I've actually got. Oh yeah, there we go. The beauty of this is you can compare different fabrics. So as I said, if you utilise the little tabs at the top, the little alignments, you can kind of change the fabrics for each one. So we've assigned a chart for all of them, and on the left one I'm going to see what it looks like with this. Obviously I said it was 2/1, didn't I, in my calculator, so I'm going to make sure I choose an even weave or a linen. I'm going to choose this one here, this florin, and see what it looks like with florin. I'm not really that keen to choose like that. That's quite nice. Right, the middle one, I'm going to move to the middle tab so I can see what it looks like on the middle one. I'm going to choose Flotsam and Jetsam Even Weave. And then this one here, we'll compare this one, and there we go. You can just choose whichever one you want. And I actually really like that one. The one I've chosen is Flotsam and Jetsam, and that's already arrived. But now I've seen it, I'm like, I really like that one. I can't change. I can't change. No, I can't change. You can't change, Reese. You can't change. Right, so that's how you do it. You basically manipulate them all and see which fabric you want the best. If they decide, oh, I don't really like that. I don't really like that that Easter one, even though it's actually a really nice fabric. If you wanted to change it and go for a different one, click on that. There we go. You can change. Obviously, it's just an awesome site, and it's come up with the name of the fabric underneath as well. Yeah, there we go. That's how you do it. Or if, for example, you were thinking, well, I don't even know if I want to stitch Bluebird's Princess. I'm kind of torn. I've got two patterns. One's the Bluebird's Princess, and the other one is I don't know, At the Met. I like that one. And you want to compare them to see which one you actually really want to stitch. Just make sure you adjust the tabs so you're not obviously changing the pattern or the artist for all of them. Just want to change that one on the left. So I click on At the Met. There we go. I don't know what I want to stitch. Do I want to stitch At the Met on Shari Linen, or do I want to stitch Bluebird's Princess on Flotsam and Jetsam? Decisions. What's it going to be? But yeah, there we go. So we know the size of the fabric we want. We know that obviously it's an even weave or a linen, because we've said that it's 2/2. And we're going to go for a Bluebird's Princess, Mirabilia. Although I am really liking that fabric. I can't change. I definitely can't change. Mainly because I've all set it up, and today's the 17th, and on the Stitch Mania on the 17th he's making a new start, and I've got it all ready. So I've got my fabric, and I do really like it. So we're going to go for Flotsam and Jetsam. This one here in the centre, Bluebird's Princess on Flotsam and Jetsam Even Weave by Chromatic Alchemy. There we go. That's what we're doing. So let's buy the fabric. Obviously you would go to Chromatic Alchemy website. There we go. Oh, I love that fabric. It's nice. In fact, I think that is that the one that we were just looking at? Yes, it is. There we go. Well, that's your right even weave. Nice. It's the even weave. Nice. Oh, I like that. I just have to add that to my basket. Right, here we go. Chromatic Alchemy. I'll put all the website links at the top so you can see everything. Right, range of fabrics. Let's see what we've got. And the one that we said was called Flotsam and Jetsam. So you can, I mean, if you wanted to, you can just kind of scroll down and see them. That Budget Garden's quite nice. Maybe go back to the viewer and say, hang on a second, I quite fancy seeing what it's like with that. You know, however you want. Oh, check out that candy cane. Christmas! Right, here we go. Let's put in Flotsam and Jetsam, wasn't it? Ooh, that's all the stuff that I've been looking at. What is that? Oh, that's me doing lots of sciencey stuff. Sorry. Flotsam. If I can type today. Here we go. Flotsam. I've chosen the E-weave. So, there we go. And under fabric type, you can choose, obviously, preference, depending on kind of how you like the style, the feel, that kind of thing. I think I've got a couple of Brittany Laganas which are nice, a couple of Jaslins which are nice as well. All depends on the makeup and the kind of components of the fabric as well. How they feel, the things that they're made of, maybe a little bit of the stretch. Just go for personal preference, whichever one you prefer. Count 32. Size. This is where we come in with our sizes. The size fabric it's suggested for us was 18.5 inches by 23 inches. This is with a 4-inch border. Obviously 2 inch for border, 2 inch for finishing. So that's 4 inches on every side. If I was faced with this here where it says choose a size, and it says we want 18 to 23, or it says 18.5 to 23, for that extra half an inch I would knock it down. So I would just change my border size. I would have 0 for finishing, but 3 for a border. 3 inches for a border is pretty standard. So it comes to 16.5 by 21. So if I look, where was I? There I go. So yeah, that one there would be fine. I'm not going to pay, you know, an extra however much for the sake of half an inch, which is just for a border anyway. So I would do that. Okay, must have to change the... Why you no do? Why is this not working? There we go. They must only have it in one fabric type. And there we go, this must be the one that I bought. Yeah, add it to basket. There we go, 32 count. Right size. There we go. So we have the size of the fabric. We've seen the type of fabric that we want. We've bought the fabric. Right. Oh yes, as I said, I use Chromatic Alchemy. I've also used Crafty Kitten as well. I really like her stuff. I really like that site. I'm still waiting for delivery, so jury's out. But I do love the site, and I love the mystery packages mystery boxes that she does as well. And they're great. Right, let's kit up. We've got fabrics. We've got fabric bought. We've got threads to buy. We've got beads to buy. So yes. What sites that I go to, obviously on there it's got a list of all the DMC that we need. It's got the water lilies, lots of beads and treasures, and Ukrainic. Okay, so places that I buy or that I wanted to show you about. Obviously it's not a standard DMC, so I'm not going to go to kind of any kind of standard craft shop. I do need one that stocks beads, one that stocks treasures, and one that stocks the carrying speciality threads. So ones that I know, that I'm aware of, obviously as I said before, I live in the UK, is So and So, which is where I actually bought them from this video. But I do know that there's, I think one of the main suppliers in America is 123 Stitch. I'm sure that they will have all of your beads and your Krennic and things that you need. One thing that I do actually really like about So and So is a special little function it's got. So I can click on here, and obviously I brought the chart, I've searched and brought the chart up and things, Obviously, if you don't have the chart, you can add that to your basket as well. But I love the fact that it has everything listed that you need to kit this up. I just think that's awesome. It saves you having to go in and click, oh yes, I want these beads, oh yes, I want this, which is nice. You know, it's always nice when you click the little add to basket button. But yeah, when you can just, obviously it's got everything listed, and you can go down and just click on this add materials to basket, and it will essentially add everything that is there. One thing that I do like to do, if I already have lots of DMC and things in my stash, I will kind of remove these off. You know, I've got this 500. I don't want to buy it again. I've already got it, so I'll remove them all off, which is something that I have done. So yeah, beads are expensive, aren't they? They blooming are expensive. But another site that you can actually go to. In fact, I'll show you the little add to basket button. As you recall, we don't need the linen because we've just bought it. Flotsam and Jetsam. So I'm just going to take the linen off. There we go. I think I did have Bermuda Reef water lilies because I'd used that in something else. That's gorgeous. I love that thread. Yeah, so when I actually ordered, about 2 weeks ago I did this, I did remove some of the DMCs and things because I did already have them. But we're going to add everything else to the basket. All the treasures, all the thread, not the fabric, oh, the fine braid. Yay! So, add to basket. This is going to be expensive. Just warning you right now. All of those beads. Oh, let's see what the damage is. Right, ready. How much are we thinking? £96! Holy moly! So yeah, I would definitely recommend going through all of your DMCs if you got anything in your stash and taking it off. I don't know if you used beads before, and if you're not going to need a whole pack, by all means take some off. Try and save some money. I mean, this was a birthday gift. I got given some money for my birthday. Well, in advance of my birthday, because I'm like, I've got to kit this up. It's my birthday. So yeah, Dad was like, there you go, happy birthday. Anyway, stop rambling. So everything's been put in. Another way of doing this, or another site that you can go to if you didn't want to kind of kit things up individually like that, is Arts and Designs. I've heard about this. Some lovely ladies on Facebook recommended it. It's got a little currency list as well, so obviously they change to where you are, kind of thing. Yeah, let's look at Bluebeards. See if it comes up. Why doesn't that come up? Maybe they don't have it. Let's look at Mirror. There we go. Just as an example. Oh, Raven Queen. Nice. So yeah, this is another site that you can go to if you wanted to kind of purchase the chart. They stock quite a lot of the charts, and again it gives you kind of a list. A good thing about this site is it has an embellishment pack. So if you did want to kind of buy the beads all separately, all packed up like this lovely little pack, you can see that on the little zoom in. Yeah, then it adds them all up there. In fact, that looks like a better price than the other one. I think I did check them out, which was cheaper. Yeah, 12.16. Has that really got all of them in? Damn, I should have put them from here. Anyway, so this is quite a good site for all of your embellishments and things. Obviously it doesn't do your threads, your speciality threads, but it does all the beads and things. I don't think it doesn't have the little treasures on either. I can't see the treasures, although you would have thought it would have. Seed beads. Little glass bead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10. Oh, that's why. I'm thinking £12.60, that's cheaper. Of course, I'm looking at the embellishment pack for Raven Queen and I've kitted up Bluebeards. You'll have to excuse me. Obviously, I need more coffee or a serious lack of chocolate or something that is affecting my brain. Anyway, so I bet you're all screaming at the screen, weren't you? You're like, it's the wrong kit! But yes, so as you can see, there's do sell embellishment packs. And this is quite a good site to look at as well. Another good site is if you're UK based. Again, I am sorry if there's any American or Australian. I think there's a couple of Netherland people that watch my videos as well. So I am sorry, I'm not really aware of kind of any local internet shops to yourself, but hopefully there is things that you can kind of relate to, or even a lot of these do actually post internationally if you are interested. Yes, this is a good site as well. It comes all, they sell kits, like the whole thing kitted up, and obviously they've got like all the lavender and laces and things like this. Oh, aren't they just beautiful? I just love mirrors. They're lovely, lovely, lovely. Right, let's see if they've got Bluebeards. Am I spelling this right? It is Bluebeards, isn't it? Yes, it is Bluebeards. I thought it was. Why is this not going? How could you not have Bluebeards? Seriously? Let's just look up there and see what's there. Right, let's do this the hard way. Okay. Shout at the screen when you see it. Oh, there's Raven Queen. As you can see, Raven Queen, they sell the whole of the pack there. You don't have to buy the whole of the pack. You can take away the fabric if you want. I think there are other options. Let me find the... I'm trying to find the Bluebeards to make it... There we go. 99 quid. She's expensive, isn't she? Well, as I said, it's a gift. It's not often that I would, you know, buy and kit up like this. So yeah, let's have a look. Bluebeards Princess. Beautiful. Right, let's check out. How can we buy it? We can buy the complete kit. You can take away the fabric, or you can take away the DMC threads, or you can take away the chart. So yeah, that's another option by Hawkins Hobbies. I quite like that. And we've said about art and design embellishment kits. Haven't I? Yes, I have. And yeah, so and so. So I just like pop it all in the basket. There we go. Obviously, we said on the fabric viewer, didn't we, that size 28 needle as well. So if you didn't have that needle, pop a couple of needles in. I also usually look for promotional codes because you find on the so-and-so website that they do sometimes have like offers on and things. I know that there was one, oh there we go, spend £25 and apply the code Lucky25 to your basket and you get a mystery cross stitch kit. I've actually seen someone posted that up and it was this lovely little bears kit. I think it was, unless they changed them for you know, for each customer, I don't know. But yeah, so we'll put the Lucky25 code in and buy all of the bobbins and bits and beads and all the rest of that jazz. So we have chart, we have fabric on the right size, we've got our threads, our DMC. I will leave you there looking at the computer, and the next bit you'll see is me going through everything when everything's arrived, and we'll go up, we'll just kind of do a last minute kind of roundup and show you how I kind of put it all together and everything else. Right, so I will see you soon. Thank you. Right, welcome back. Hopefully, well, by the power of the internet and cameras, and instantaneous, things have been delivered. We have mail, yay! Right, first thing, my chart. I already had that, but I'm going to show you anyway, so you know. This one here, let's get a little close-up going on. This is Bluebeards Princess Mirabilia, and it's gorgeous. There's just beads all over there. in the hair, hanging down, lots of acrylic. It's beautiful. So we have chart. We have fabric. I'm doing on Flotsam and Jetsam, a 32 count Murano from Chromatic Alchemy, and I did get the 18 by 26. I will show you that now. There we go. It's a bit of an iron or something. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful. So that, I looked on the viewer, as did you if you watched the video. Yeah, I think that'll look quite nice. Yeah, see how that looks. Right, what else do we have? We have, yay! Let's have a look. My receipt. I really hope I didn't show you my address there. But it don't matter. I know my address. Because it's not my bank details. Right. We have, I did get some needles. I guess I've got 28 needles. I think they're 28 and 26. Yeah, or 24 and 26. I got those. Probably should go with 28s. I'll have a look. Right. That little rattle, telltale rattle, are the seed beads. So let's see how many things of seed beads we have. We have lots of gorgeous pinks. Pinks and purples there. That's for the dress. And we have some pinky crystal treasures. I'll show you them as well for the dress. Can you see them? My hands are kind of trying to do things a bit weird. Lots of little beady treasures. We have lots of packs of seed beads. Different shades of greens. Turquoise. Oh, I love turquoise. Partial to a bit of turquoise. Lots of greens. And some gold. There we go. Right, we also have some Krennic. Krennic, a very fine braid, and I will show you these. We have lovely, shiny, so they will go in as well. Right, speciality threads. We have Bermuda Reef, beautiful. We have sea glass. These are all water lilies. The carrying collection. Okay. We have Oasis. And lastly, Umbria. There we go. And we also have a selection of DMCs. There's only half of them. As I said before, I already had quite a lot of them in my stash already, so just kind of topped up on the ones that I still needed to get. So we have chart, we have the fabric, we have the beads, we have the Krennic, we have speciality threads, we have DMC. Other things that I use when kind of pulling everything together, here we go, like to keep things in a project bag. I sometimes use, in a second, these tough bags to kind of hold things in, hold things together. I've started making project bags, trying out different styles, see which one I like. I do like this one, although it took me ages because I kind of made it from kind of in my head, thinking up the sizes and kind of making it up a bit as I went along. It is kind of, it's fully lined. And I thought it was a nice size for keeping them in, and I really love the pattern. It's beautiful. Little tag. So yeah, so I like to keep things in a project bag. Again, it holds everything together. So in here, I will obviously store my fabric that can go in, my chart that will go in. Obviously I've taken all of the things that I need from the back to make sure that I do have everything. I have a needle minder. Obviously, you all know that I sell needle minders. So this one that I've chosen to go with it is this lovely little seahorse, and obviously it has a fabric back button that I put on the side, put on the back. So there we go. I'll have my little needle minder handy, so that can go in the pack as well. Beads. I like to store my beads in these glass containers. They're available from craft shops, online craft shops, and they're all over. Just look up bead containers, and basically they just kind of screw the top off like that. I can do it. Top screws off, and you can kind of get your beads out. You kind of write on the sides the name of the beads that are in there, so they're easy enough just to kind of get and pull out. Obviously you won't want to go like that, otherwise beads go everywhere. You get the point. Little bead storage containers. So I will fill them up with the beads, label them up. I like to use my ultra fine point Sharpie to make sure that it's permanent and it stays on there. Whatever I write stays on there. So I will do that with the beads and with the treasures. I will just label up with the number. You can see that one little number there, so I'll just label that up onto the acrylic. I will leave that in the spool. I won't kind of bobbinate that, I'll just leave that as it is. But the speciality threads and the DMCs, I use plastic bobbins. I will put the name, the number. Usually I put the number at the bottom, and I put the symbol that it's used on a particular chart at the top, so you can kind of see when you're kind of flicking through your box, the storage box there. So I'll put everything in there. You can kind of see when you're looking through your box, the symbols are straight in front of you, and just to double check, you can kind of check at the bottom there the number. That's my personal preference. Another way, you could have symbols on one side and then maybe on the other the number, if you preferred that way. There's lots of different people. You don't even have to use the bobbins, just any kind of method to kind of keep your floss safe and secure and labelled up so you know what it is. Right, so we've done that. If you didn't, incidentally, if you didn't have the bead containers, sorry, I've got hair on me, you could leave them in the packs if you wanted to. I'm a bit, I don't really like leaving them in the packs, maybe because I just worry that they're easier to spill. But they do come with like the little holder, little hoop thing at the top. So if you wanted to, you can get like a metal ring. You can see behind me, metal rings. Can you see? Yep, up there. Metal rings, and they just hoop on that. But as I said, I like the storage containers. I like to see them. So that's what I'm going to do. So I will bobbinate. I will put the beads in the sea containers and let you see those. Another thing that I make sure that I have, you have to excuse my hair, it's wild and crazy, and it is in really good need of a good haircut and a good condition. So yeah, I'm like right, and other things that I put in the pack. Thread Heaven. I like Thread Heaven. So I have one of those which I will put in. Obviously, if you're kitting up something or you've got lots of kits on the go, you might not want to have like a Thread Heaven in each individual box. That's fair enough. I don't usually. It's just I'm making this one from scratch, and it's one that I'm taking on a trip with me, and I want to make sure that I've got one. So that will go in as well. Scissors. This is a nice little pair of craft scissors. They're really good. And I won them. And they're very expensive, and they're like my pride and joy. So they will go as well. And highlighter. I am a highlighter. I have paper charts, and I'll just highlight as I go, rather than kind of PDF. What I will do though is I always make a working copy. So instead of kind of marking my original, I will photocopy it and most likely enlarge it so I can see without the strain of my eyes or that kind of thing, and I do have to wear glasses now as well. So yeah, and as I said, I'll mark off on my paper copy, and then plus it's, you know, it's a second check. If you've made a mistake and you think, well, that's highlighted, let me just double check, and then you can kind of see, you can see under the paper as it is, but I think it's nice to have an original that is unmarked, especially if you want to kind of, I don't know, maybe you want to chart to do it again a second time, or you want to do a conversion with different colours, that kind of thing. So it's always nice not to, you know, not to change the original, in my opinion. Right, I think we've had everything, so I will, yep, highlighter goes in as well. I will bobbinate, I will bead, and we'll come back. Hi, I'm back. Right, and I have completed the beading and the bobbinating. So here we go. I'll just show you these. We have all of the beads put in, and as you can see, I put the number on the little container. And on this side, if you look, I've also put the little symbols down there as well. So that should help. And then as you can see on there, we've got the numbers down and the symbols on the side just to help. And a little container box. And we've bobbinated all of the DMCs. I have at the top here the, take them out, your variegated ones. They're up there. Then in here, just the little labels. I like to keep them. The 4 things of Krennic, my little needle minder when that's ready to go on, and the thread heaven. So I'll keep them in there. I have left 2 there unbobbined or unbobbinated because I'm going to use them, at least one of them, for blending. Yeah, so those, and I will add the needle, and I'll put those, and my little beads, my scissors, my highlighter with my chart and the fabric into the funky little bag, and then we're done. We're all ready. Might want to add a hoop or Q-snap. Oh my god, I completely forgot the word. Hoop or your Q-snap, and then you're ready to go. As I said, I do photocopy the charts. This front cover's just fallen off there. I do photocopy the charts, so I have a working copy, so I will do that and then add the photocopy to it, and then I can start. That's the plan. That's how I kit up a Mirabilia. Well, that's in fact how I kit up kind of most charts and things. So there we go. I hope you find the tutorial guide kind of thing helpful. I think it's nice to see how other people do things, and you can kind of learn from them and adapt it to your own way. You know, if you don't like to use the little thing for beads, if you want to keep them in the cases, you can do that. You can add the ring. If you don't like to bobbinate, you can, you know, do it your way. This is just an example of the way that I prefer to do it. And as I said, I will put links in below to the yarn tree calculator that helps you find the right size for your fabric, which is just invaluable. I mean, that thing's been around for years, and it's just wonderful. And I don't think a lot of people know about it, but it's a wonderful resource, and I always use it to help me work out kind of what size I should buy. Hi, sorry about that. My phone died. I got the little note that said you've 30 seconds left, and I'm like, no! Right, here is my joke. Because we're doing Bluebeard's Princess and it is a mermaid, you have a mermaid joke. So, how does a mermaid afford a house? She prawns everything. Prawns. Oh, love it. Right, there we go. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye. That's it. You can cut. Michael, press the button. Stop. Don't close.
She thinks she's funny.
I am funny. Hi, no, not hi. Hi, my name is Sharice. I go online by the name of Denkai from Denkai Designs. I'm just doing the preliminary kind of warm up feedback. No, not warm up.